There have been a flurry of reports coming out lately pointing to a growing surplus of grains in this country and around the world. Neil Melancon joins us now for this week's Bottom Line. And Neil, what do these numbers mean for farmers and consumers?
Well, Avery, last week we've seen a big report come out, the World Supply and Demand Estimates, which point to large carryouts of both corn and beans due to some record plantings, of course. First up, we'll take a look at the numbers and then what they really mean. Corn is the big story right now, with near perfect weather in the Midwest helping the second largest U.S. corn planting ever. The report is showing U.S. corn production estimated at 12.29 billion bushels, which will be the second largest on record if it comes to pass. And there's a possibility it could be even bigger than this as those weather conditions are setting up the crop perfectly. Soybeans, meanwhile, are showing ending stocks at 250 billion bushels, which is not a record, but will be double last year's stocks. The overall harvest is expected at 3.26 billion bushels, up 65 million from June due to the increased acreage. The bottom line is the big supply means lower prices. The American Farm Bureau is expecting corn to sink down below $3 per bushel. We've been hearing about how this crop is yet to be made, but at this point it would almost take exceptionally bad weather to ruin it. At least for corn and very likely for soybeans, which is just not in the forecast right now. Further, domestic consumption is down due to dwindling livestock herds, and oil prices are keeping ethanol consumption down. So Avery, hopefully the amount of grain we'll see out of this large harvest will keep farmers afloat, because prices just certainly aren't.
Neil, how about here at home? What can Louisiana farmers expect?
Well, Louisiana farmers are all suffering under what's likely a double whammy here. See, the problem is not only are they suffering under the hit of low prices, but the drought we saw in June hammered a lot of the crops, which will likely mean lower yields and thus less grain to sell.
And with a positive basis, that could have an effect on transportation, correct?
Yes, it could help, and we could see, hopefully, them getting a little better prices there when they go to sell.
All right, thanks a lot, Neil.